Good morning, friends. I just woke up and we're going to have a busy day today. We have to do our shopping. It's Saturday and we have been working on the greenhouse so we can get some plants started. And what else are we doing? Charlie went and painted all of the benches that he made in the greenhouse so that they'll last longer. We bought this huge container of ceiling paint, white ceiling paint, off-white, whatever, for like $10 at, I think, Home Depot last year, or maybe Walmart. It was marked down. And so he's using that, and it seems to be working. So he's got that finished, so we just need to put him back into the greenhouse, and then we can start some seedlings. And exciting news, I spoke to one of my friends from work, and she has baby chicks and egg layers, and so it looks like we're going to be able to get 3 of the Easter eggers that lay the colored eggs and 3 of the copper Marans for $4 each. So that's pretty exciting. We're going to get the total of 6 to add to our flock. So we'll put them in our old chicken coop and till they get about the same size as our other chicks, and then we'll incorporate them in. And they can all be in the same area. And that's our plans. But because we're going to be so busy today, I was trying to figure out what I wanted to make for dinner, and everything sounds completely boring. But when I was looking through the freezers for something, because I'm trying to get the freezers cleaned out, and I did find a lovely loaf of banana bread. So I have that here thawing. There's still another one in there, at least one. So that's kind of exciting. I found this package that I bought a while ago for snacks for like lunch or something, and it never got opened. Completely brand new, and it got forgot about because we don't use a whole lot of food like this. And I thought to myself, I wonder if. So I went to Google and I typed in frozen burritos or enchiladas made with frozen burritos in a crock pot. And I found tons of recipes, and they're all very, very, very similar. So that is what we are having for dinner tonight. So they will cook on low for 4 to 5 hours. And can you see I have my slow cooker right here? And I'm at the island, and I love it. I love it. We haven't got the top done, so I did see today, I went and I Googled, and I can get like a butcher block top from Walmart, and the one that I would need is like, I think like $125, which is like pay for a day. So I just need to work a couple extra days, and it obviously it's not going to happen today, but sooner or later I can order one, and we can put that on top of this and paint it, and it'd be done. But right now I'm loving it because I have all of, in the top shelf here, I have all of my dish towels, and then in the next one down I have all of my sandwich bags and like parchment papers and canning lids and stuff like that. And in the top one, which is fabulous, I have all my spices, and I just open the drawer and I pull out the one I need. I have the ones up front near the bottom when you're opening the drawer of the spices that I use the most, and so I'm loving having that because, as you know, I have very little counter space. I have this little bit right here because we have the microwave oven right there. And we have this little bit right here in front of our coffee maker. And that's it. We also have our breakfast bar that's over here, but very little. So now I have like 4 feet of extra. I think it's 45 inches. Not quite 4 feet. But now I have all that. And the magic is that Charlie went and he put in a outlet on the edge of this. And so I can plug in my crock pot to the island, and the island is plugged into the wall. So I can go and use that to run my small appliances. Okay, so I looked at multiple recipes and they said pretty much the same thing. Enchilada sauce, and let me get a paper napkin. Or a paper towel, I guess. I don't want to get any spots on the top. So they said to go and put a little bit of the enchilada sauce in red enchilada sauce. You probably could use green if you like green instead, but red enchilada sauce in the bottom of your pan or your crock pot, and then put in like, let's see, how many does this have? This has 8 in it. And they said that you can use any type of burrito, and yes, my hands are clean. So you put in some burritos, and then you put a little bit of more of the enchilada sauce. I went and I grabbed 2 cans of enchilada sauce just because I'm pretty much out now. Maybe I put too much in the bottom, I don't know, but it's okay. It's better to have more than not enough, I think. Okay, opening up another can, and I always have lots of enchilada sauce, green and red, because I make chicken enchilada soup a lot, and it calls for it. So it is a staple in my house. Okay, so it says 2 layer. So you put your enchilada sauce down, and then burritos, enchilada sauce, and it says to use 2 cups of like taco blend cheese, and I only had this one, which is about a cup. So I had received some medium cheddar from the food pantry, and so I grated it up, and I'm going to add that. And it talked about, well, actually, the only 3 ingredients it called for was enchilada sauce, the burritos, the frozen burritos, and, uh-oh, there's probably a squirrel in the yard. Shh. Sorry about Tubbs. He gets excited when he sees squirrels in the yard. They're probably trying to eat the bird seed and the bird feeders. So I'm putting some of the chiles, because we like those, in. I'll put about half the can in. And now I'm going to put the remainder of the 4 frozen burritos in here. And some more enchilada sauce. Oops, the one's not really flat. There. Okay. Let's do this one. Make sure they all get covered nice and with all the goodness. Okay. And some more of the cheese. And I'll still have a little bit of cheese to garnish it with after it comes out for dinner. And this will make enough for us to have a lunch tomorrow. So that's nice. Put that there. And you can go and, you know, put sour cream, olives. Probably cook them with olives. But if we want olives, we can put them on later. Anyway, that's all you have to do. Put it on low and cook it for 4 to 5 hours. And you will have smothered enchiladas. And as I said, the 3 ingredients are red enchilada sauce. I used 2 of the 10-ounce cans, a pack of frozen burritos, any kind you want. I used, these are beef and bean chimichangas. That's what I had on hand. And the taco blend cheese. But I didn't have quite enough, so I just went and I shredded some cheddar cheese. And that's going to be our dinner. So now I can just walk away and come back in 4 to 5 hours and serve up our dinner. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I will see you in the next one. And until then, stay blessed and have a great weekend, everyone.